Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, we're on the way. And it's got through. Looking to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Arfield did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Bye. Ball is over the line. Header! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Rangers take the early advantage. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Ashley Young. Martial. Now it's Lukaku. Alexis. And the finish! There was plenty of power on that.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Back into the middle. A shot, Lukaku! And he's there to make a great save.
Lukaku sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Here it comes, and he's onside. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Shot! Could fall kindly. Alexis Sanchez. Martial. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Forward it goes. Arfield. Plays it out to the wing. Well weighted. He's got away. Crunching tackle. Towering header. Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku tries one! Surely this time he's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it! Lukaku was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Look, he just has to read the situation quicker if he hopes to conquer that.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Goldson. Aimed long and direct. Arfield. He's left his man. And the ball's come out. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Has a hit! Ball's out on the left now. Martial gets it back. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Oh, he's broken through. Decent looking ball. He's left his man. Shoots! He scores! And again they hit the front.
Rangers are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Rangers get themselves into the lead. Is there any support? He might not need it. Shoots! It's gone a long way up and away. And it's Matic. And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
action is back underway.
Well, I'm sure the manager's talked the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Pogba tries to get it forward quickly. Shaw. Pogba. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's a loose ball. Forward it goes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's Matic! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Martial. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Looks to clip it forward. Going for goal! And in it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Rangers are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch, and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Rangers take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Pogba. And it's Martial. Martial, he's got away. Fired deep towards the back post.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busy.
Lukaku has a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Lukaku really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Over to the left. He's left his man. Bye. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Martial. It's on has a hit! It's in! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Alexis Sanchez. Danger averted for now. In comes the cross. Is it in? He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Lukaku is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for him.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Pushes it out wide. It's come loose. And it's Pogba. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And that will be the final act. What a game. Wonderful stuff and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So off we go then. And it's Sanchez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Knocks it away. Can he put it away? Gets good distance on it.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
He's got away. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Lukaku plays it out to the flank. Martial needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? Well weighted. Going through. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Plays it out to the wing. Alexis Sanchez tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. Out wide to the right. Now it's Sanchez. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Still goalless. That is very well defended. Just brushed off the ball there. Back into the middle. There's no flag. Oh, the ball's come loose. And the Herrera. Lukaku. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Face to face with the keeper.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Looks to clip it forward. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And he's onside. Big chance! Oh, looking at that, the defence was beaten. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. That'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Alexis Sanchez. And it's Pogba. Shot at goal! Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Now it's Sanchez. Now it's Lukaku. He's gone for it! In it goes! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Into the middle.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Some good stubborn defending there.
Lindelof just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
St Johnstone have it back and they can go again. Gets it upfield. Pushes it out wide. And it's been taken straight back. And now the breakaway. He's off on a goes for goal! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
It's a loose ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Lukaku. Nicely measured pass. Has a swing at it!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. He's left his man. He's gone for it! back of the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Pete.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.